there. So this morning I was having a conversation with my 15-year-old who takes piano lessons, and she had not practiced pretty much all week. And so I said, "Hey, I noticed you didn't practice." And she said, "Mom, I've got it under control." And the point is not whether or not she did, because I'm not sure that she did. But the reminder was exactly on the theme of this week's blog post. And so I wanted to include that little story here. And basically what I've been thinking about is this notion that our kids do not owe us participation in the activities that we sign them up for. And that's kind of tough, and I've taken a long time to even get there. But, and I think when my particular kids were younger, it was easier for me to understand this. Now that they're older, it feels slightly more fraught. It's like, well, if you take piano lessons and you never practice, you're never going to improve. But the fact of the matter is, it's entirely on her, my daughter, to decide what are the terms under which she's going to participate in this activity. Maybe I can make a decision about whether I'm going to sign her up for piano lessons again, and that's certainly a parent's prerogative. But I don't need to spend any time or energy getting on her case about not practicing. And so that's where I want to start today, which is this notion that our kids do not owe us participation in the activities. So often we sign them up for soccer, or we sign them up for a music camp, or whatever, something that we think that it's going to be fun, right? Because they're like, Mommy, I want to, or Daddy, I want to take this class. I really want to do this. Yes, I absolutely want to learn how to play guitar. Yes, I absolutely want to do gymnastics. Yes, I absolutely want to do karate. And keep in mind, when they're telling you that, they actually have no idea, right? But our brains latch onto that. We're like, yeah, they're so coordinated, or they're just the right age, or I was this age when I started, right? So it gets wrapped into all of our stuff. And then we sign them up for the activity, and they go once, and then they don't want to go anymore. And so what are you supposed to do? So you cajole them, and you tell them they have to, and they cry, and then it becomes a big issue, and then they sit on the sidelines and they don't play. What you choose to do about the next time your child asks you to sign up for stuff is completely optional, right? So you might decide, okay, my 5-year-old's not ready for soccer. No big deal. There are plenty of 5-year-olds in the world who do not play soccer, right? And so you get to decide about that. But in the meantime, during the activity, and at the time that I'm recording this, it's late September, so soccer season is in full swing, and we were a soccer family for many years, so soccer is my benchmark 8-week go-to activity in the fall. What would be so bad about your kid showing up to soccer and sitting on the sidelines? What would be so bad about that? What would be so bad about you missing 4 out of 8 soccers? What would be so bad about that? And if you're getting a whole bunch of yeah buts, then that's a super interesting conversation to have with yourself. Leave your kid out of it, right? But if you want some help with that, if you want somebody to sound this off of, I wanted to let you know that we are offering parent coaching over at Raising Orchid Kids. And so you can send an email to raisingorchidkids@gmail.com, and we can sort of help you think about this kind of thing, like why your kid doesn't owe you participation in an activity. All right, until next time, take care.